All right, I'm just in the secret garden. It is 10:20. We've had our working bee this morning. It's Sunday morning. Everyone's gone home, but there's a couple of hardcore crews still hanging around. We've got one member still doing the compost. His name will remain anonymous because this is the secret garden. Let me just show you some of the produce that we got today. I'll show you my spread. Just a sec, I've just spread it out here on the table. So I got a sweet potato, which a member actually brought in from her own garden, a bit of corn. That's called trombosino. That's fantastic. It lasts a long time too. They're Thai eggplants, a couple of carrots, little mini zucchini, chili, bit of bok choy or bok choy. That's like a spinach, some sort of Asian spinach. They're an interesting bean, which I don't know what the hell they're called, but they're really quite nice. We've got ginger coming on, passion fruit, and there's a lime there. I got one lime, and I got a heap of rosemary there because I make my own hair tonic. To make my hair, my luscious locks just continue to grow lusciously. There's that bean there. See, there's another one coming on there. So I don't know what that's called. Someone might be able to fill me in on that. But they taste really good. All right, let's have a bit of a look around at what we did today. So what we do is we have one member come in every morning and write up on the blackboard what needs to be done for the day. So we raised a garden bed. We removed some veggies that are finished, like zucchini, basil. We did a lot of plantings because we're always having to keep ahead, one step ahead, and and planning what we're going to have next. So this is the bed that we've raised. So we had one member raise that bed, and then we'll add some compost to that and get that all ready, and then plant it out. Now for me today, I'll show you one of the things I was working on. One other member cleared this bed. This bed had a heap of old strawberries on it, and apparently once strawberries reach a certain age, you get rid of them. So I'm new to that, I don't know. But this is what I planted out today. So I planted out some broccolini. So we've got some broccolini there, some cabbage, some sugarloaf cabbage, and from some seedlings that I was growing in the greenhouse, we've got some silver beet there. We've got some silver beet. So that's all just been planted today. That bed was cleared. We had other members working on this bed where we've put in some lettuce. We've put in some lettuce there, some more leeks. We've got a lot of leeks coming on. And our ginger and turmeric bed, the leaves are starting to die off. And that's a sign that it's time to start harvesting the turmeric and the ginger. So that's where we're at the moment. There's still a lot of heat in the sun. Still rather hot, even though it's March. So a lot of things dry off. This is another thing that was done today, which is fantastic. One of the members had this bag. Now I can't remember what this bag was used for, but she decided it could be used to grow sweet potatoes. So she's filled that bag with soil and she's got some sweet potatoes in there. And the great thing is, because sweet potatoes can take over a garden bed, that's not in a garden bed. It's in a space that would normally just grow weeds. So we're maximising every little bit of space we can. I noticed on this tomato bed, we had a couple of the capsicums have died off. Now that could well be because of the pH level of the soil. So what I've done there is planted a couple more tomatoes to take their place. So this bed's actually an interesting watering system. This hose just is a drip system. So for things like tomatoes that don't like getting wet feet, getting too wet, don't like getting their leaves wet, that watering system is fantastic, which is different from this watering system, which is like a spray where it sprays out, covering an area. So that probably gives you some idea of the process, how we've always got to keep on top of thinking about what we need next. And as I said, I live on a boat, and I'm enjoying cooking vegetarian dishes. Dishes that, in my one pot, I've got a little butane burner, doing one pot recipes, easy one pot recipes. So I'll show you, I might show you some of them in the future. Just easy things that you can do, just using larder from the boat, rice, beans, coconut milk, curry powder. Right there you've got a fantastic riverboat mark coconut curry. But that's for another episode. I hope you've enjoyed this little overview of the secret garden.